Today's yoga is going to be all about balance. We'll start off in child's pose. Bring your toes together at the back of your mat. Spread your knees to the edges of your mat and allow the weight of your body to melt. Take a deep breath in, expand your lungs, and on your exhale, allow the weight of your body to melt into your mat. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Feel the stretch in your left side body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and melt. Walk your hands through center and to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Feel the stretch in your right side body, and on your exhale, melt. Walk your hands back through center. Take a deep stretch towards the top of your mat and come into tabletop. Bring your knees directly underneath your hips, your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Take your gaze to the top of your mat. Inhale, take your gaze up, drop your belly, owl pose. Exhale, cat. Round your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your toes, press your hips up, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, bend into your right leg and into your left leg, alternating back and forth as you press your heel into the mat. Stretch out the back of your hamstrings, your calves. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, drive both heels to your mat. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Reach your fingertips towards the sky and press your left hip towards the front of your mat. Really drop that hip forward, making space. You'll feel the stretch in the front of both of your thighs. Exhale, half splits. Lower your seat towards your heel. Reach your fingertips towards the back of the room or place them on your mat for balance. You can actually reach for that front foot to fold a little bit deeper. You can put your hands on either side of that front foot as well to fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Come forward, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, low lunge. Lift your back knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach your right heel towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose cheetah. Arch your spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high crescent. Lift that back knee. Exhale, low lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. Lower your seat towards that back heel. Use your hands for balance or reach towards the back of the room. You can reach and grab that front foot by pulling your upper body closer to your front thigh, or frame your front foot with both hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Press hard through those front hips. Feel the stretch through the front right hip and also the depth in the left. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, stretch just a little bit deeper. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. You can bring your glute to actually touch your heel in the back in order to find some more depth in that stretch in the front left leg. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose cheetah. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back, press back, downward facing dog. Take some deep breaths in and a deep exhale. Roll forward into a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, lizard. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee. Try to find some depth of stretch by lowering your upper body towards your mat. If you need to, lower one arm, keep one arm elevated, but ultimately work your way down to being able to come onto both forearms. You can untuck your toes or tuck your toes, whatever feels best. You can actually lift that back leg or allow it to rest. When you're comfortable in your position, see if you can come a little bit lower. Get a little bit more depth in your stretch. Take a deep breath in. Reach to that right knee and give it just a little bit of an assist to the outside. Maybe take your gaze up over your right shoulder. Feel the stretch in your hips as you move through this posture. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Scan your body. Notice where your muscles might be tense, holding on to a position versus relaxing. As you relax your muscles, you allow the weight of your body to do the work. Take a deep breath in and exhale, come back up to your lizard. Walk your right foot over to your left hand, making a 90-degree angle with your front leg. Rest that leg onto your mat. Untuck your back toes. Half pigeon. Lower your body over that front right leg. And your lowering might look like this to start. Ultimately, you can come down to your forearms. Next, you can come down to your forehead. And then over time, or maybe even today, Reach your arms out and allow your chest to completely collapse over that front folded leg. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, and fold at the hips on your exhale. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Walk your hands back towards your front leg. Tuck your back toes. Press back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, lizard. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Untuck your back toes, lower your back right leg. Take a deep breath in, feel the stretch in your hips. And on an exhale, begin to lower your upper body towards your mat. Whatever depth feels good to you, be mindful of your body. Scan your body as you're going through this posture. Notice where tension is in your body. What happens a lot of times when you're moving through postures where you have some resistance, your body will tend to tense up. The muscles will tend to tense up to grab, to keep you from going any deeper into that space. So when you can scan your body, pay attention to where you are efforting and holding on. Take a deep breath in, expand into that effort, and on your exhale, release and allow those muscles to relax as you fold a little bit deeper into the stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Walk your hands towards your body. Bring your left foot over to your right wrist, making a 90-degree angle, knowing that 90-degree angle might change as you begin to lower your upper body. Untuck your back toes. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, and on your exhale, fold over that front left leg. Again, maybe your first fold is just leaning forward a little bit while you're up on your hands. Maybe your next step is your forearms. Maybe a third step will be bringing your forehead to your arms. And with each persistent move towards more depth, pay attention to how your body is responding, and is it allowing or is it fighting against you? When you feel the tension, take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, relax. Throughout your entire body, just allow it to relax. Finally, take a deep breath in, reach your hands out in front of you, and on your exhale, allow your chest to melt towards your mat, towards that front left thigh. Take a deep breath in, big expansion, and on your exhale, relax and allow the weight of gravity to do the work. Walk your hands back towards your body. Untuck your back toes. Press yourself back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Now we're going to work towards a full split. And if you don't have a full split, this is the process of getting there, so no worries. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot between your two front hands. Drop your left knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. Bring your hands to support on either side. From here, begin sliding your front leg forward. Once you have found depth in your front leg, tuck your back toes, pick up your back knee, and slide backwards ever so slightly. When you find that place of resistance, drop your back knee, bring your toes towards your face, and just allow gravity with every breath to allow you to sink a little deeper. So you'll take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, relax. I like to bring my heel as far out as possible so that it doesn't cause more resistance. But you can see the gap that I have between the mat and my leg. That's my depth. That's as far as I can go. However, as I use patience and breath work, taking a deep breath in, and on my exhale, just melting a little bit more. You can see I have slowly but surely been able to make contact, but it wasn't available to me at first. Take another deep breath in and exhale, and allow gravity to do the work. You're not forcing anything, you're just allowing. On this side, I'm able to make complete contact, but on the other side, I'll show you, I'm not able to make contact, but over time I will. This is something that I've just accomplished recently, so it takes time. From here, bring your right foot forward by placing both hands on either side of your leg, pressing up, untuck your back toes, pick yourself back up, and then bring your right foot back to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through. We're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to slowly walk my left foot forward. I'm going to lower my back right knee and untuck my toes. If I want to make more space, I may tuck my toe and then bring my knee back. Sliding my left leg forward is a way to get a little bit more depth, or lifting and pulling myself backwards. There isn't really a right way. Just pay attention to your body, especially if you don't have a full split. You want to be very mindful of all of these tendons, all of these ligaments and muscles that are learning and growing, stretching. So you can see here that I have quite a lot of space between the mat and my leg. I have yet to accomplish a full split on this side, but ultimately I want to, and that just takes time. So for the next 5 breaths, I'm going to take a deep breath in, and on my exhale, I'm just going to go a little bit deeper. And maybe it's a 1/4 of an inch, maybe it's not much at all, but I'm going to do that for the next 5 breaths. I encourage you to do the same. So I have reached the point where I know my body says stop. I will take a deep breath here, not rushing out of it. Tuck my back toes, press up through my hands, and begin to slide my left foot back to my downward facing dog. And although I wasn't successful in getting all the way down on the left side, I'm deeper today than I was last week or last month. And with consistency, I will continue to get more and more depth. And eventually, I'll have my split on my left side, just like I do on my right side. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. From here, bring your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Rotate towards your left foot for your wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. Take a deep breath in and halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands over to your right foot. Allow the weight of your body to just rest, melt towards your right leg. You can use your hands as a guide. Every in-breath, create some space, and on your exhale, melt a little bit closer to your right leg. If you have good flexibility on this side, you can rest your forearm on your mat. Reach your right hand towards the sky. If this isn't something that's accessible to you, it can be. Just continue working towards it. Bring yourself back to center, your wide-legged forward fold. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and walk your hands over to your left leg. Same thing this side. With every inhale, create some space. With every exhale, melt closer to that left thigh. You can lower your left forearm to your mat. Grab onto that left foot. Inhale your right hand high for a deeper stretch. Come back to center to your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star pose. Open up wide. Bring your hands out to like a star. Stretch your fingertips wide. Press through the knife edge of both feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands towards your left foot. Low lunge. Plant your hands on the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Now you'll get to see this from the back side. Walk your hands over towards the middle of your mat for your wide-legged forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands over to your right leg. Find a deep stretch. Place your forearm on your mat. Inhale your right hand high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold to your left leg. Take a deep breath in. Fold a little deeper. Lower your forearm to your mat. Inhale your left hand to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, star. Open up wide. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Step your right foot to meet your left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten out your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands high. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Look back over your right hand as you twist. Point your hips towards the front of the room. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Take your gaze out over your left hand. Point your hips to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring both hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet out to the edges of your mat, toes pointed out, heels in, lower your seat, yogi squat. For yogi squat, you want heels in, toes out. Place your elbows to the inside of both of your knees. Bring your hands to prayer and use the resistance between your hands. Start with a high prayer hands and begin to drive them down towards the center of your chest. As you do this, you can feel how it drives your knees away from each other, creating more space in your hips. We're going to work on our crow pose from here. If you're not familiar with crow pose, it's just a balancing posture that you can slowly but surely acquire over time. Place your hands on your mat. Find some balance in the hands. Once you find balance in your hands, allow the weight of your body to get really good and balanced in your hands. Then pick your knees up into your armpits. Bend your elbows so you create a shelf. Your arms are now a shelf for your knees. From here, just pick up one toe. Once you pick up that one toe, you'll see how much more you're going to have to move forward in order to get that other back toe to start to levitate off of your mat. Once you find balance, bring your toes together and lift them towards your seat. Bring your gaze about 6 inches out in front of you and hold. Over time, ultimately, you want to get your seat higher and higher. Come back to your yogi squat. Down. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, yogi squat. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Catch your breath. Lift your right foot to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold to the left. Now we're going to practice headstands. So you put your head at the top of the triangle and your two hands will be the base of the triangle. Just lower your head to the mat. Use your hands as your balance. From here, pick your toes up until you feel yourself balanced. Once you feel yourself balanced, you can literally just hover. And when you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself up. And if there's wind, it gives you more chance to balance. When you're ready, you can come back. Now, if that isometric lifting of your legs is too much to start, you can kick up. So you would use your hands at the base, lower your head, bring your feet out behind you. And from here, try one leg at a time, kicking up. And you can use your legs by splitting them to balance you so that once you get all the way upright, your legs can beat that counterbalancing. And then when you're ready to come down, split your legs again to get you that balance. Catch yourself and come back to your wide-legged forward fold. Low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll forward into high plank. Lower halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. You get to see it from the opposite direction. Wide-legged forward fold to the left, making the base of your triangle with your two hands, placing your head at the top of the triangle. From here, you want to elevate slowly. Just come onto your head until your toes become elevated, and then slowly lift. If that is too much of a challenge, you can kick up as well. Find balance in your hands and in the top of your head. You're literally going to be on the crown of your head, not your forehead. If you need to do the kick up to get started, find the balance in your hands. Walk your toes as close as you can towards your body. That's going to help you go ahead and put your hips over the top of your shoulders, which would make this part that much easier. So you can lift so much faster that way. But in the beginning, if you're just doing the kick up, same thing, find balance in your hands first. Kick up your first leg. Allow them to stay split until you find true balance, and then you can bring them together. And then over time, you can begin working one leg down at a time, and then slowly but surely learn how to balance and bring both legs down slowly. Come back to your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Step your right foot to meet your left for a forward fold. Inhale, boat. Drop your seat. Lift your feet and your hands. Exhale, low boat. Bring your shoulders and your feet to hover. Inhale, back up to your high boat. Exhale, low boat. One more time, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Reach your fingertips back behind you. Reach your toes to the wall in front of you. On and exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of both of your feet. Bring the soles of your feet towards the sky and allow the weight of gravity to melt your knees towards your mat. If you want a little bit more of a stretch here, you could straighten one leg, bring it out to the side. You can alternate doing that one leg at a time. If you want a little bit more, you can straighten both legs. When you're ready, come back to your happy baby. In this happy baby, make sure that your spine is completely flat to the floor, that you can feel your spine touching the floor from your shoulder blades all the way down to your tailbone. Release your happy baby. Give yourself a big tight squeeze. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, release to final Shavasana. While you're in this final Shavasana, I'd ask you to reflect on your postures, on the mindset that you had as you're going into each of those postures. What were you telling yourself? Were you saying things that were kind, or were you judging yourself harshly? Did you nail every posture, or were you not capable of doing it just yet? And will you tell yourself it's not possible for me to do that, or it's not possible for me to do that today? Because anything is possible with consistency. And I would offer a suggestion to try the poses that were a challenge to you. Dedicating just 18 minutes a day towards a goal can make all the difference in the world, and you'd be surprised at how just a small amount of time each day will get you to a goal a lot faster than you ever imagined. I hope you enjoyed your flow. Shavasana.